Okay, what is up guys, Jordan Gaming here with another video for you guys, and today we are gonna talk about the Jurassic World trailer that came out today, my time, that came out during the Super Bowl. And first of all, I'm gonna say sorry for the taskbar not disappearing. I don't know why, but I'm not sure if the recorder's gonna pick it up, but taskbar will disappear for some reason. But yeah, we're gonna go through the trailers, I'm gonna break it down a bit, talk about some theories. I think I'm gonna make another video later on about Jurassic World, some other things, but for now we're gonna talk about the trailer and some other things that I've noticed in the trailer, which will come at the end of going through this trailer right here. Now, first of all, I want to mention that, of course, you guys probably, some of you wouldn't expect me to make a video on Jurassic World on my channel, but mainly because I'm all about accuracy and stuff like that. I've spoken about that in some of my Era of Terror videos, and yeah, I mean, I like accuracy, but I also like Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, so I'm gonna talk about it as well. And again, I love accuracy, okay, but it doesn't mean I can't enjoy something that I'm gonna say it, that it's not meant to be accurate, okay? Of course you can criticize it all you want, but it's not meant to be accurate. So I'm just gonna put that out of the way, and there's no bad reason. There's no reason to say, oh yeah, it's supposed to be accurate because of this reason. No, Dr. Wu, he explained perfectly well why it's not supposed to be accurate. So if somebody can just explain to me why it should be accurate and why Dr. Wu's reason was bad, then go ahead, tell me in the comments. But right, enough of that. Let's just yeah, let's get into the trailer, and I'll tell you guys what I think about some of the scenes in the trailer. Right, so we have the Indoraptor here in the room of that little girl, which name we don't know, but you know this is the Lockwood Manor. That's what we do know. And you should note that in this scene you can see the Indoraptor doing the little clacking thing with its claw, which is seen in Jurassic Park when the raptors are in the kitchen. But one thing I should mention in the scene is that this Indoraptor seems to have come through this door, and outside you can see that it's raining and there's a balcony, so I wonder how this thing got into the room of this girl. It's very we'll see in the movie, I don't know. Maybe it can fly, I don't know, maybe it has turned on DNA. But yeah, that's a balcony which we know is there because of the Lego sets that have been released. Yeah, this is the Indoraptor. Just came on the balcony and into this room, but we'll go on to the next scene. Right, so we're gonna talk about this very spooky scene. You can see the Indoraptor just reaching out, about to grab this girl, and it's just a minor thing I wanna talk about. Even the Indoraptor, I'm pretty sure, wouldn't be able to reach its arm past its head. I mean, if for Jurassic World that's kinda inaccurate, but it would just break its shoulder and its entire upper arm trying to do something like this. But it's just a minor thing I wanted to talk about. We can see like its claws are like very Indominus Rex like, because you know, Indoraptor, the jaws. Right, so let's go to the next scene. Of course, you see Baby Blue here with Owen or Chris Pratt. And I think it's been confirmed that it is Baby Blue. And Blue might have a baby, we don't know, but the Lego sets might point towards a baby. I mean, we've seen some eggs in the Lego set. But yeah, this is Baby Blue from what I know. And I'm gonna say it now, I might skip over some parts, some scenes in this, because I don't think they're that important, but you know, that's it, that's just it. Right, so here we have Claire and this kid, which is some web internet expert, kind of a reference to Lex, I think. And we see in the baryonyx, I'm pretty sure this is the baryonyx, being lifted away by a helicopter in a very uncomfortable position for the dinosaur. And you can see the burning Isla Nublar. And I think this is after they jump into the water with the gyrosphere. That's what I'm thinking, but we can see the baryonyx being lifted up and probably getting transported to a cargo ship nearby. So next scene. Right, so this is a small thing I want to point out. If you look here, right here, we can see some broken amber pieces, and that's from first the first Jurassic World, where the Indominus Rex breaks that big amber statue, and yeah, just shatters it to pieces. I just wanted to mention that. And this next scene I want to talk about. Yeah, this scene, it's probably, yeah, this scene is quite similar to that scene in Jurassic Park where Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler look up to the Brachiosaurus they see once they arrive at Jurassic Park. So just want to mention that as well. So right now we'll go to the next scene. Right, so right now we're at the scene where Claire and the kid, I'm just gonna call him nerdy guy, that weird nerd guy. Anyways, we see the scene where the baryonyx seems to be crawling from some sewer pipes. I don't know, maintenance pipes. And I want to say it's a very cool scene. And what I think is happening here is that it has been driven out by the volcano and all the heat, and it's been driven out towards Claire and the guy who think it's they think it's a T-Rex. No, the guy thinks it's a T-Rex. But again, just a little thing I want to point out because I really like this scene. It's a very cool scene, very scary, I guess, for some people, not me. Oh, not me. Okay, I'm not gonna get scared by this. Okay, very cool guy. But yeah, what was I gonna say again? I forgot. Yeah, the baryonyx. Sorry. Yeah, the baryonyx. About the baryonyx, I personally don't mind it that much, but I think it's very. I think it's bad accuracy-wise, even for Jurassic World standards. And I first thought it was the Indoraptor, but I think many people also did. It's kind of disappointing, but in the scene where you can see being dragged away by a helicopter, it looks more baryonyx-like. So I don't know. Maybe when I see the movie, I'll change my opinion on it. Right. Important thing that I really need to talk about is this right here. This mysterious ceratopsian, just not a Triceratops. And I think it's been confirmed that it's a Pachyrhinosaurus, unfortunately. Again, this is very inaccurate, even by Jurassic World standards. Like, this looks nothing like a Pachyrhinosaurus. And I will make a video on this guy, separately. Because many people thought it was a Sinoceratops or a Styracosaurus or a Centrosaurus, but it's a Pachyrhinosaurus, unfortunately. I mean, it's a cool dinosaur, it looks cool, I like its design. But again, it's inaccurate, unfortunately. But you know, Jurassic World, I can criticize it, but I'm still gonna enjoy the movie. Okay, I like this trailer. Not as good as the first trailer, but I like it. Right, next, we're gonna go to the next scene now. Right, so we're here at the scene where Blue's being healed. I mean, he's being operated on. I think he's been injured. I don't know how. Maybe while they were trying to capture her. Get her off the island. I know this girl is some kind of vet, and I'll show you guys later what I mean. But I don't know, maybe Blue got injured while they tried to catch her, or maybe it's because of the fight with the Indoraptor, but I doubt that this is after that scene. But who knows, we'll see in the movie. I really don't know what's going on here, why she's injured. Yeah, I think it's because they tried to catch her and somehow she got injured. Right, so we're gonna talk about these exploding barrels right here. Go back a bit. Right, so many people just call them mysterious exploding barrels, or nobody knows why they exploded. But if you look over here, hang on, that's the wrong tool. Right here. I think of the volcano just somehow lit something on fire and thus triggered the explosion of the barrels. Just another thing I want to mention and maybe clear up some thoughts about the barrels, but you know, that's about it for the barrels. Let's go to the next scene. See if there's anything interesting here. Not much. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the next scene. So yeah, we see the Indoraptor right here, and we see it's in some kind of cage. I think it's a cage because I think there's a bar, like a prison bar or something, right behind behind it, and it's totally perfect circle right there that I just did. But we know it's in Lockwood Manor. Why it's caged up, I don't know. Maybe it's being transported as well, and we still don't know why it is in the Lockwood Manor, and we haven't seen much of Henry Wu either. So who knows? Right. Alright, here's a very interesting scene. I hear the theory start now. Okay, we can see that the dinosaurs are being bidded on. They're bidding on the dinosaurs, and we can see Indoraptor as well being bid on. And there's a bunch of currencies. And here's my theory of what's happening. The dinosaurs, they were only rescued because maybe the guy that owns the estate, I forgot his name, the old guy that's supposed to be the Hammond of this movie. I think he might seem nice at first, but he's just gonna maybe just fund the expedition to bid on the dinosaurs, just so I mean save the dinosaurs, just so they can bid on them and people can gain money. Or maybe it's just some other company or corporation getting the dinosaurs and making people bid on them. And again, sorry for the notifications, but yeah, I should have turned them off. But yeah, that's what I think. I think the dinosaurs being bid on. I don't know. Anyways, but the Indoraptor is also being. I think they're also getting rid of the Indoraptor. People are bidding on it, and I think it's gonna be quite pricey, the hybrid, which kind of makes me question the thing about it being used for military purposes. Maybe Hoskins is wrong. Maybe it's not gonna be used for that. Maybe it's just gonna be used for money. Maybe these guys are gonna backstab Henry Wu. Who knows? We'll see in the movie. Okay, here we come back to that cage I mentioned before. You can see a claw right here, and I think the cage we saw before is just Indoraptor getting ready to be shown to the people bidding on the dinosaurs. And you can see a claw right there. I'm gonna remove it again. The amazing circle that I did. You can see a claw behind some bars. So I think once again that it's the Indoraptor in that cage you saw. I mean, I think it's the Indoraptor. It's gonna be the Indoraptor. Okay, I'm calling it now. It's the Indoraptor. Let's see if there's something else we can see in the scene. Yeah, we can see the people looking at what probably is the Indoraptor. I mean, this lady's gasping right here, and I think it's the Indoraptor that they're looking at, just in awe. Yeah, I think it's the Indoraptor. We can see the bars once again, and yeah, I think it's the Indoraptor being shown to the people bidding on the dinosaurs. Right, so here's another scene I wanted to mention, something little about. You can see the shadow of the Indoraptor across Chris Pratt's face, and I think that's a hint towards Jurassic World, where the Indominus seems to be looming over the kids in that little hut, and you can see its jaws, the shadow of the jaws going over that little kid's face that I forgot its name of, is it Gray or something? I don't know, Zach. His older brother, but I don't know. I just wanted to mention that as a little reference to the first movie, the Jurassic World movie, I guess. But we'll see what the next scene brings. Yeah, I think this girl is way too calm with a large hybrid dinosaur in her room, and I'd be freaking out and finding a way to get out of there. But yeah, this girl seems very calm about it. I think the next scene we're about to see might be Blue taking on. Yeah, right. So this is Blue in Lockwood Manor, and I don't know how she got there. Maybe I think all the rescued dinosaurs are going to Lockwood Manor, and I'll get back to that in a second. But here we see Blue facing off with the Indoraptor. I think anyone could have called it that Blue would take on the Indoraptor, and we can get a pretty clear-ish shot of the Indoraptor right here. One thing I want to mention is we can see some kind of quills on the back, and this very distinct golden line was seen in the Lego figure of the in Indoraptor. I think I've called it Indominus Rex earlier, but I don't know. But you can see this line and some quills, which makes me think that it's part Isla Sorna Jurassic Park 3 male raptor, because they had that same kind of stripe and they had quills. But that's just me speculating. And again, I think anyone could have called it that blue would take on the Indoraptor. But let's see what else we can see. Oh, this scene. Yes, we gotta talk about this real quick. I think this here, we know that there's gonna be a scene with a helicopter in the rain, as seen in some of the early behind the scenes footage for this movie. See Rexy right here, roaring at a helicopter, of course. And what I think is happening is oh god, what did I do? Anyways, yeah. What I think is happening is that this is on Isla Nublar, when some team is going to look for the creatures, how they are doing, what is going on the island. I think it's going to be near the beginning of the movie. And the reason why I think it's on Isla Nublar is because of this right here. These things, I think we all know what this is. These are the fences that were used to contain the Mosasaurus, and I'll show you guys what I mean right now. Right, this was released a couple of days ago, I think, or some weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure this is referring to something that's about to happen in the movie. Well, it's Mosasaurus jumping out and just trying to get a chopper, and I think that's what the scene earlier is going to go to, where Rex is roaring at a helicopter near the Mosasaurus arena. And we'll talk about the Mosasaurus in just a second later on. But yeah, you can see that the Mosasaurus is right. So we have the Mosasaurus jumping out of the water, trying to get this chopper, and we know there's going to be a chopper scene, and there's going to be a submarine scene involving the Mosasaurus. Now back to that video of the T-Rex right here roaring to this helicopter. I think it's pretty safe to say that this scene might involve a Mosasaurus later on. That's what I'm saying. That Mosasaurus is going to jump out and try and get this helicopter. That's what I think. I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it this Mosasaurus is going to get the helicopter, and this is what I mean. This is why I think that this scene is going to involve a Mosasaurus, because of this right here. That shows the same lights, the same fence, how the fence is bent. They are seen in Jurassic World near the Mosasaurus arena. So this is why I think that a Mosasaurus is going to attack the chopper. Yeah, this is why I think the dinosaurs are in Lockwood Manor, is because of this guy right here. Just seen later on in the trailer. This guy is seen later on in the trailer. I think in Lockwood Manor, somewhere in the basement or something, I don't know. But yeah, this doesn't look like Isla Nublar at all. This has to be Lockwood Manor or something, or somewhere on the mainland, I don't know. But let's talk about the dinosaurs in the shot right here. We can see the mysterious ceratopsin right here. It has like see-through holes. I mean, it's a Pachyrhinosaurus, I guess. We can see a Gallimimus over here, Triceratops in the back, and Carnosaurus, and this theropod, which I believe is a Allosaurus. That's what I think. I think it's an Allosaurus. Right, the baryonyx. This scene also seems familiar to me. Back in Jurassic Park, I don't know why I have the pencil out. Back in Jurassic Park, when the raptors tried to grab Alan Grant, Lex, and Tim, going across that ceiling, and the raptor jumped up and tried to grab the leg of Lex. I think that's kind of maybe a reference to that, or maybe it's just some kind of coincidence, but I know. But it's a cool looking shot. We can see the Indoraptor roaring at the sky, which we have seen before. You can see Pteranodon grabbing this poor man at Lockwood Manor, and I think we should question how these dinosaurs escaped from the mansion, the manor. And there's gonna be a problem having Pteranodon just roam free or across this area. I don't know which country this is in, which continent, maybe the mainland, but it doesn't seem very tropical to me, so I don't know. But this Pteranodon just grabs this guy, and I think we can see the manor in the background. Yeah, let's go to the next scene. Maybe the Indoraptor just let all the animals loose. Maybe it's smart enough to do that kind of stuff. And here's the last scene that we're gonna talk about before we go into more stuff. And we can see this guy getting destroyed by the Indoraptor. And I think it's great acting. The people looking actually very scared. Good job on them. Applause. But yeah, that's the trailer. We're gonna go into some other stuff which is very interesting, to me at least. And yeah. Right, so this is a very short thing. There's a little website. The link you can see up here. dinosaurprotectiongroup.com, and it's about that about this organization that is trying to save the animals from Isla Nublar. And I'm at this little part of the site where you can look at the activity of Mount Sibo or Sibo and see when it could erupt. It's live tremor thing, I don't know. But yeah, it talks about the volcano, about the activity of the dinosaurs during the activity of the volcano. I want to talk about this here. You can see how the area around the volcano on Isla Nublar burns up as the volcano explodes. Like you can see the heat rising on the surface. Like a lot of life, probably all life, wouldn't be able to live on the island. It's such hot temperatures across the the surface of the island. But yeah, it's a very interesting website that you guys should check out. And if I go for here, we can see Claire, and there are some other nice little pictures down here. Every time I scroll down here it just becomes really slow for some reason. But about this one, let's scroll down. Never mind, it's not here. But yeah, let's just look at this right here. I'm not sure if you guys can read that, but dinosaurs in red, the red names you see are the dinosaurs that are extinct on the on Isla Nublar, and the black names, the brown names, those are the dinosaurs that have survived on the island. So it's Montosaurus, Herrerasaurus, Deinonychus, Curvosaurus, Spinosaurus, odd, and Styracosaurus. All these dinosaurs are extinct on the island. Now, if we go for here, hopefully we'll find it. Let's scroll down. Hopefully, yep, here we go. So we can see Claire. This is the name of the guy, Franklin Webb. This is the veterinarian that I was talking about earlier. And you can read all about him over here. And I haven't actually clicked on the links. I'm not going to right now. But yeah, this is we can see the names of these people finally. Because I think many people thought that this guy right here, Franklin Webb, that he was Ian Malcolm's son, and yeah, doesn't have Malcolm as a last name, so probably not. But yeah, now we're done with this, and I want to go over here to the old Jurassic World website, where the one that was released when Jurassic World, the first one, came out. And it seems that the previous website we were on has supposedly hacked this website. But yeah, I want to show you guys something which I noticed while checking this out. Very interesting. Here, this is look what this says. Come on, yeah. The original T-Rex paddock, the largest enclosure in the original Jurassic Park, was built to safely enclosure and display an adult and juvenile T-Rex. We've never seen a juvenile T-Rex in the Jurassic Park series on Isla Nublar, and I don't think there was even a juvenile T-Rex in the books on Isla Nublar. We can see a lot of interesting things on this website, like the raptor paddock, and confirming that the 3 other raptors are dead and Blue is free and roaming wild. You can see this barbasol thing. I don't know if it's referring to the can itself or a shop. And we're gonna go to the Mosasaurus in just a second. We can see some other stuff like the gyrospheres and Triceratops territory, claiming that they were last seen near this area of the island. But that's about it. I think there's a ton more stuff that you guys can check out if you go to the link. But now I want to show you guys something else, which we should go over here to check out. I'm gonna show you 4 creatures. If I can just remember the names. I think it's Mephiacanthosaurus. Yep, it says here it's extinct, and that's not the only one. Mephiacanthosaurus, Edmontosaurus is also extinct, and all the other dinosaurs say endangered. So if I go to Stegosaurus here, endangered, so it's still alive. I think Microceratus is also extinct. No, okay. But now we go to the Mosasaurus, because this is very interesting. Mosasaurus missing. So we don't know if it's alive or extinct or endangered. I mean, probably do, but this claims that it is missing, which means it's out of its arena, swimming around the territorial waters of Eastern Nublar. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about Jurassic World. It's my first Jurassic World video, but that's all I wanted to talk about for this video. Hope you guys somewhat enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to see more Jurassic World videos. And if you guys enjoyed this one, I'll probably make more. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.